Alright, so now it is time to review the Chrom and Robin bracelet. So I guess we can start off with the sync skills, or the engage skills first. And yeah, Salient is going to be getting this. I mean, unless you had a better candidate in mind. I mean, I'm open to suggestions if you have them.
No, I think that's the move.
Like, she's going to have 25 magic when engaged with
Yeah,
Chrom.
that's gonna be really good.
I mean, obviously
Um,
we could always like wait until Pendra, but I think she like makes the best like use of this,
yeah,
considering what you get
I
from
think
this.
I agree. I think she'll make a really good use of it.
Hmm. All right,
I mean, it's
so
perfect. Swords and stuff, you know?
yeah, it's perfect. Like she gets strength, which yeah, she uses swords, magic, and staves. Like she's literally like
Hmm.
she has Ignis. Like she was made for this,
Hmm.
in my opinion. So Chrom is the bracelet of this Shepherd Exalt. When you're not engaged, Chrom will take your place, but when you are engaged, Robin takes his place and assists you with chain attacks actually. And Robin, like, he'll always like chain attack with you, like no matter how it works. So
Hmm.
that's basically the other half. When you're engaged, you get 10 magic, and Robin will assist you with chain attacks. If you are a dragon, I guess I can just show you. If you're a dragon, Robin will actually attack twice, actually. So that's fine. If you are a backup unit though, then you guarantee to hit with your chain attack. So it's kind of like all for one with dragons, but instead Robin's guaranteed to hit with his chain attacks here. And
Hmm.
then finally coverts, which I don't know why this is a thing, but apparently they get one extra move on gauge.
Interesting.
It's fine, but I don't
Yeah,
think it's
it's
necessary.
not it's not great,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
mean,
something.
yeah, it's something. I just feel like I feel like the skill is like already good enough. I don't think you need to give covert something, but whatever. Next up is a Giga 11 sword, which this is used to make a magic attack. Use an attack with a magic sword, and the magic attack is uses your physical attack power, and you only use swords. And with dragons, you do extra damage based on half your strength. So that's pretty good actually, because this is
Hmm.
uses like a physical attack power. Next up, for mysticals, they also use this, but instead of for extra magic damage, they do half their magic. This will be good, but I feel like if you're using your physical attack power, you should just use all your magic instead of only half of
Right.
it, because this means that this is only good for Salient. This is why she makes pretty good use of Giga 11 sword, because her magic
Hmm.
and strength are pretty, neck and neck right here.
Hmm.
And then finally, for let me see, where is yeah, for flying, they deal extra damage based off their build, which goddamn, that is
What?
terrible. That is
That
terrible.
is that is actually horrible.
So like seriously, like for Ivy, she's doing 7 extra damage. Like a better example, Chloe, she's doing 5 extra damage. Like
Oh
you'd
my
have to have
god.
cap build on a flyer, and that's the only situation where I'm seeing that being useful. So no, it's not actually that useful. It's garbage in my
Yeah,
opinion.
that's yikes.
And then but this is an engage plus skill. So engage Giga Level Sword, it does all this, but if you're adjacent to the scene when you use this, then adjacent allies would join in you on chain attacks, which that's pretty alright. I mean, it's basically a pseudo
Yeah.
version of All for One. I mean, I won't say no to that.
No.
Um, so I do think I don't think I don't really use Giga Levisaur all that much. I basically engage for the other half because the 10 matches you
Hmm.
get is really good, and plus Robin joining in on chain attacks is pretty good. I would have to say that if Giga Levisaur was a little bit better because I find that it's not that all that useful. I find that other half is usually what I use the Chrom bracelet
Hmm.
for. I'll rate Chrom's engage skills. I'll rate it 4 out of 5 stars because other half is
Hmm.
pretty good. If Giga Levisaur was just a little bit better, I'd probably give it 5. But as it stands, I think it's worth a 4 in my opinion.
Hmm. Yeah, I really almost never use Gig 11 Sword. Um, I just feel like it sounds like it would do really, really good damage, but it just never really does it for me.
Yeah,
Um,
the
it
animation
just,
sells you on it. That's the thing.
I know. And like, I'll usually only use it if I need to attack without getting a counter.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's fine, but it's not that great. But other half, like you said, is really good, especially for mixed attackers like Saline. Um, Pretty similar to Saline, I actually have Chrom on Nell. A lot of people really shit on Nell, but with the Chrom ring or bracelet, she actually does amazing mixed damage.
Yeah, she's
Um,
really good with it.
yeah, she is really good with the Chrom bracelet. She has been one of the best units in my army with the Chrom bracelet.
The only thing is that I've only used her recently, and I used
Hmm.
her to summon with Veronica.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can show you sometime what my Nell looks like with Chrom. Pretty good. She makes use of his skills really well. And then surprise attack is actually my favorite.
Oh well, we'll talk about that
But
because
I
that's
know that's
an
not like an engaged skill. I know.
yeah,
But
which that
I
that's crazy.
I know, but like I can't wait to talk about that skill. I love that skill.
Mhm.
Um yeah, I think I'll give a 3 out of 5 just because I almost never find a use for Gig 11 sword, but other half is really good.
All right. Oh wait, let me actually put that to her now.
Chrom!
I'll lend a hand.
Yeah, she's gonna be really good. Like she'll get her
Hmm.
own Levin sword actually,
Yeah, she
and
doesn't need to have one with her.
and
And that's a
like
better 11 sword. Well, we'll get to that, but
it depends if you've actually forged Levin sword.
yeah.
All right, now we can go to the inherit skills, and oh man, this is a good emblem for skill inheritance in my
Hmm.
opinion. So, yeah. So you at level 5 you get surprise attack. Well, actually, you already get this, but you can inherit it at level 5. So if you initiate combat from a terrain that provides an avoid bonus, the foe cannot counterattack. So this is really good on basically anyone that's
Hmm.
as long as it gets a foe that counters. This is good on anyone. I cannot believe this. Like this is a really good ability,
Yeah.
and in my opinion, it's not even that much actually. Like it's like only 3,000. Like I know that may sound like a lot, but after the update with the well and everything and the books you get, this is a really, really good ability to inherit.
Hmm. Yeah,
Uh,
it's pretty awesome.
hmm Though I don't really inherit it though, because I just like I find that there are times when I can't make good use of it, but when I do make good use of it, I really
Hmm.
make good use of it.
Yeah.
As for the
Yeah.
dual skills that Chrom comes with, he comes with speed and dex, which honestly this is actually a really good combination of skills to
Hmm.
inherit, and the max cost isn't that much actually, like
Yep.
4,800. That's actually one of the cheaper ones when you compare it to like let's see, strength and dex.
Oh my God.
That's gonna cost like a mortgage right there. Uh,
Right. A mortgage. That's true.
Chrom comes with sword guard, which you already know our opinions with the guard skills. They aren't worth
Yeah.
it. Rally Spectrum, which I cannot believe this is inheritable. This is a
I
skill,
know.
and it cost. This is the base version, which it's adjacent allies. It costs 1,500, which that's not even that much. That's really not that much actually.
No, that's not much at all.
And brute force, which this does times 4 damage for physical attacks only instead of 3. I wish it was just like times 4, like for all attacks. Like I
Hmm.
don't know why it's physical. Charm, which is pretty good. It basically, if you trigger a chant attack, this increases the attack accuracy to 90. This is really good with Sombron actually, because since he reduces the chant attack accuracy to 30, if you use this with against Sombron, this increases it to 90. It isn't like it'll stay at
Oh.
90%. This is really good against Sombron because,
Huh.
yeah, this is
That's a
else.
good
This is
point. I never thought
yeah,
about that.
yeah. I mean, and plus it's not even that much. 800 for Charm, like it's really good.
No, yeah.
And then the Rally Spectrum Plus version, which is just 2,000. Like you'd expect it to be double of what the base version is, but no, it's only 2,000. The only thing I think might be a gripe for some people is that it's at level 18, but honestly, it's not that much in my opinion. And yeah, the skill inheritance. I mean, I think surprise attack is pretty good, but considering Rally Spectrum, brute force, even charm, I think Chrom is worthy of a 5 star for skill
Hmm.
inheritance, considering
Yeah.
everything he comes with.
No, honestly, like I love surprise attack. Like you said, it's not usually something I inherit. It's more of like a bonus for who has the Chrom bracelet. Um, it really helps with squishier characters, and it's really going to help if you inherit it on anyone, inherit it on your covert units. because they will become insane. Speed Dex, I love. I have thought about inheriting that to Diamant before, um, but Wrath usually takes the slot that I would put that in.
Yeah, I usually
I'm
give
gonna
this to all
I'm gonna
Chris.
try it sometime and see if I like it better for like more Sol triggers as opposed to like a couple less crits. And then Brute Force, I love Brute Force because you could say like a lot of people say, oh, we'll just inherit a power skill, right? And then the 3 times that extra 10 is more. It's not always more.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, getting that attack plus 10 is very expensive, and Brute Force is only 1500.
Yeah.
So on a unit like Allchrist, Brute Force is insane.
Mm-hmm.
You pair that with like a Lunacrit, like you're already seeing how much our Allchrist is doing. Just imagine even more, you know? Um, it has helped me in a lot of different situations, just getting that little extra damage or a lot of extra damage in a lot of cases, but to really make sure that I finish someone off. Um, and then yeah, you already covered with Rally Spectrum Plus. It's amazing. That's it. It's instruct, but it's you can put it on you can
Anyone.
get the dragon effect of instruct on anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, that means that I don't have to use Byleth on a
No.
Lear this for playthrough, because that's what I did
Yep.
last playthrough.
Mhm. Yeah, no, despite me not liking Sword Guard, Sword Guard would probably be the best out of the guard ones. I
But it's
still
not worth
don't
it.
like it.
It's not worth
It's still,
inheriting.
yeah,
That's the thing. Like that's
still
the thing.
not worth
I'm
it.
not saying these guard skills are bad. It's just that they are not worth inheriting. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
they're not worth inheriting at all. But
Like if you had more skill slots, maybe, but you only get two, and you really
maybe,
want to waste one of those on
yeah,
a guard skill.
mm-hmm, exactly. Um, Plus, like, if you're looking for decreased damage from a certain weapon,
Just get
Arm
def.
Shield is right there, and it's
Yeah,
better.
or like just get like defense from Ike, close. You get him pretty soon.
Yeah, that too. But
Yeah,
yeah, no, despite having Sword Guard, yeah, 5 out of 5 easily. These
yeah,
are fantastic skills. This is where it's at right here.
yeah. Oh my god, like like, oh, yeah, like seriously, he's real. Like
Hmm.
he's one of the best emblems like for skill inheritance.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
now all the stuff
There's
that
something for
covers,
everyone.
like no matter who, and like, that's what I love about it. Like no matter who, what
Yeah,
type of unit you are, I feel like you're always gonna find something useful for Chrom.
right.
And now
Hmm.
onto his engaged weapons. So the 11th sword, which you get at base, it has 10 might, 80 hit, and 8 weight. This is honestly not a bad version of the 11th sword. The only
Hmm.
thing that I think might be bad about it is maybe the stats, because I think the base version is slightly better than this. Let me just check this out. The 11th sword. Yeah, the base version is actually
Hmm.
13 might, 85 hits, and weighs 11.
Oh,
So the only thing is that is bad about this is that you're basically just like you're training in less might and hit for lighter weights.
yeah, it's a trade-off.
hmm But I still think the base version is better though. That's why I
Hmm.
don't usually use the 11th sword for Chrom. Like
Hmm.
if I have a 11th sword user, like Sailing for example, I don't usually use this
Yeah,
because the base one is just better. If you're
yeah.
awakening
See,
someone,
I really like having the Levin sword here more because a lot of my people that are gonna use Levin swords have lower build, and I don't have to cart one around with me.
I mean, I guess like let me see, what's Sailing's like build? I guess she can use this one without penalties. I guess.
She might be
No, she
with
gets
less penalties.
yeah, she gets way down by 2. I thought she had a build, but I guess I was wrong.
But yeah, it's a trade-off like anything else, you know? Like
Yeah.
less might, less hit, but lighter weight.
hmm Yeah, it's not. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just that like the base version is
Yeah,
better.
it's just yeah.
And now we move on to Thorn, which this is the only Thunder Tome you're ever gonna see that can actually double in this game. And I
Yeah.
think that's with the stats that it has. Like I know a lot of people may think like it's hits hard. It's a little bit inaccurate, 65 hits, but it's got 10 base crit and 7 weight. I think for a Thunder Tome that you can actually follow up with that you can only use while you're engaging, yeah, this is definitely worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. I I love this tome. Works really it's nice to have something that'll work with anima focus that can follow up.
Oh
You
wait, this
know?
actually works with ammo focus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I feel
I
like
don't
I've
know.
used it before. I could be tripping. Who knows? But
I mean, it is lightning magic, so I guess you can use this with ammo focus. I'm pretty sure you can. I'll have to check that out on my own time.
yeah, I'll have to look at that too.
hmm But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good tome. I mean, it's the only Thunder Tome in the game that can follow up, so why not?
Hmm.
And then, nope, that was that. There we go.
I was like, huh?
Falchion. So yeah, this is actually the best Falchion. Like it's compared to like if you compare this to Lucina's parallel Falchion, like it has 3 more might, same hits, has 5 more crit, and it weighs 12. Yeah, it's basically out of compare this to Mars Falchion. This is like the best Falchion in terms of hits, and I mean in terms of like might. Like this is the Falchion
Hmm.
that'll hit the hardest out of all 3. Because Lucina's is very depressing. Again, this is effective against dragons, so yeah,
Very depressing.
yeah, kind of depressing. But I do think Chrom's kit is alright. Like, Levin's sword is like,
Hmm.
you know, it depends, like, if you're like, it basically comes down to preference with the Levin sword. Thorin's pretty good. Falchion is like, you know, this is like the best of the Falchions. This is as good as it gets.
Hmm.
I think I was originally gonna rate him 3 stars, but I think with the Thorin, like, I think the Thorin just bumps it up to 4 stars for me, actually.
Yeah, no, you are literally like saying everything that I want to say. um, yeah, like his skills and his engage skills, it's perfect for mixed attackers. Um, like everything just works really well together. It's nice because like if you throw it on a mixed attacker that doesn't have access to tomes, then you have a tome right there. If you have a mixed attacker that doesn't have access to swords, you have some swords right here. You have a
Mhm.
magic sword too. Um, this is why like I can see that he's gonna be really really good on saline, and this is why he works really well on Nell as well. I could also see it working on like Zephia or Celestia.
Or potentially Mavier, actually.
Yeah, Mavier. Maybe even like maybe Vale, and hear me out, maybe Gregory, because my Gregory has a strength stat.
Oh god. The sooner we
Yeah.
get these paralogs
I
done,
would never do
this.
that. I would much rather put this on Nell or
Yeah.
Saline. But yeah, no, these are excellent weapons. I do wish, I mean, I understand why Thoron has less hit. Um, wish I had a little more, but
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
should have
4 out of
mentioned this,
5.
but this version of Thrawn is 1 to 2. It's not 1 to 3, so you have to take that into account. But still,
Yeah.
you can still double. That's the reason why you can double with this version.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a trade-off, just like how the different falchions are all trade-offs as well. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
4 out of 5. These are some really solid weapons.
All right, nice. For some reason, I can't forge these yet. I can forge these, but not
It
the.
I I don't know for sure. I think it has to do with how many characters have a certain bond level with the emblem.
Oh, that makes sense
I
because I
think
think
it's that.
with like with Edelgard, like let me see, like Alcris is max.
Because
It
like
gets us to level 10.
I'll be honest, I always forget that you can even forge the engage weapons because I never have
Yes,
crystals.
I
But
only did it for like my first playthrough, and that was it.
right.
Because
And but
I mean, I'm glad they give you crystals because I don't think they like. I think they realize no one goes into the Tempest
I was
trials.
just about to say, I think they realized that nobody wants to grind Tempest Trials.
Like you don't even get experience from Manny, so it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, what is the point?
Yeah, like on hard you get experience, and it's like you actually get bonus experience in the same way you would get like bonus experience like through Shadows of Valentia after you like kill like a random skirmish or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
huh.
But again, I've only known that
I've
once because I've only done hard mode once to
I've
see it.
only done maddening. I've only done
I
maddening
did
in
hard
this
once
game,
just to see the
except for the
differences.
Xenologue. I do the Xenologue on normal because I want to get that cleared as soon as I can,
Yeah.
or as fast as I can.
So I think that we've basically done everything. I mean, I just have to do the training, which I can just do on my own time.
That's
So
right.
yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. I guess when we come back, we'll be doing the Fogato chapter. I mean, and then maybe we can do another paralogue.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love the Solemn chapters.
Oh god.
just because of the music. I love
The
the
music
music
is the
so
only good part
much.
about them.
It's so good. Storm Castle is a really nice map. I love that map.
Oh yeah, that's a
But
good
the
map.
desert,
Like
I can do without desert maps.
the Somme Castle and the Citadel chapter, those are my favorite
Yeah,
of the Somme arc. But
I love
the
those.
everyone else is like the trash
Yeah.
gimmick, the fucking
Yep,
quicksand, the
the
fucking water,
trash.
the water. Like you wanna know what that
Oh
reminds
my
me of? The water
god.
temple gimmick from the GBA games.
No.
That's literally it. It's like it's super annoying.
Enjoying a stroll?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I forgot the. Oh my god, I have to engrave this. I have to use the engraving actually.
Oh.
I mean, let me see. I mean, I guess I could forge something up to engrave it. I mean, it's a pretty good engraving that it gives. I'll have to,
It is. It is a very good engrave.
yeah, I'll have to look into that on my own time. Either that, I just don't have any weapons that I really want to engrave right now.
Right.
Because everything else is like how many bonfires do I have? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for this episode. See you all next time. Bye now.